So here we are. It's April the 1st, and this is our no fooling around booking blitz. But we were supposed to wear our fun sunglasses or hat because we are just shining so bright that we needed our sunglasses and our fun hats to make this April Fool's booking blitz. So I'll have to take mine off so I can see better with just the regular glasses on. But thanks you guys for joining. You're awesome, and I love it. So our goal tonight is to be able to help you with some additional word choices and things to be able to get the bookings you want on your calendar for this time. And I'm so glad to see all of you are healthy and here. And, you know, I pray for the country all the time. So it's nice to see everyone here and healthy. So thanks for joining. Double check your lines for me to make sure you're muted. Let me go ahead and share. The purpose of tonight, then, the way that we roll is we'll stay together here for about 10 more minutes. I have some word choices to put up for you. So you could take some snapshots of those if you wanted, so that then you could type some into your phone or into your messenger. But as always, remember that whenever I share word choices, you're going to want to go ahead and make some changes on them so that they are your own words. Now, these were shared with us by a National Executive Director. Some of these were shared with us by National Executive Director Stephen Drapolsky, and then I took and made some changes to what he had shared. So then if you'll take and make some changes to what I'm putting up here, that is what keeps everybody out of trouble with Facebook and even Messenger, because when you repeat, then you got to change it a little bit after 5 or 10 messages in Messenger, and then just change it a little bit and add a sentence in front or whatever. So we all good with that? We all understand? Okay, great. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen then. So I've prepared just a short little PowerPoint, which I have to find here. So let's see. From the beginning. And so we're here on our booking blitz, and let me just minimize this. So we're here on our booking blitz, and our goal is to get a lot of bookings and to fill our calendars for early April at least, so that April then can bleed into, early April can bleed into the second half of April and into May. So what we want to do is to use different words, different times. I've already kind of hit on that. These are different times that we're in. And so I'm going to share with you some different words that might be helpful to help people see that we actually do have services that will help people right now. People are in need of recipes. They're in need of meal ideas. They're in need of replacement ideas because they don't have certain ingredients or certain things on hand. They're in need of tools because they're finding out what tools they don't have in their kitchen or need replaced. And they're in need of income, and we've got an amazing opportunity with our kits for that. So, but making contacts is still the key. Making contacts is still the key, and that's what we're going to do. So I want you to begin with a goal in mind tonight. I want you to begin with a goal of how many contacts you're going to get done in the 45 minutes that you get to work on your own business. So is it going to be that you want to send out 25 outbound messages, and then you'll go back and reply to the people that have responded? Is it that you want to book 2 to 4 parties for next week that you don't have on your calendar? Is it that you want to book, 4 parties for the following week, or however many, maybe it's just 8 for the next 2 weeks, however they fall, whatever that is, okay? But when you do this and you begin with a goal in mind, you do work towards achieving it, and you get what you need. If you don't begin with a goal in mind, then it's kind of like, okay, if it works, it works. And if it happens, it happens. And then, we know it doesn't if you don't have something that you're striving for. All right. So next thing I'm going to do then is talk about new consultants that are on here. So if new consultants are on here, you've got some choices. If you've joined one of our welcome calls, you know about the pilot message, and you know about the guinea pig message, and you know about the personalized message. If you don't have those, ask your director for them. I'm sure they can shoot you a text with it because they probably have it saved on their notes app in their phone, or on Google Keep or something in their phone. But remember, the personalized messages goes like this. Hey, Susie, I started with Pampered Chef and I'm super excited. And then say why you did, if you have a reason. So, hey, Susie, I started with Pampered Chef. I'm super excited because I needed income for Mike's tuition next year, or whatever it is, okay? And then I thought of you because, and tell them why you thought of them. Did you think of them because they know a lot of people, because they're good on Facebook, because they love to cook, because they like Pampered Chef, whatever it is? I thought of you because you know a lot of people. And I'm wondering if you would be one of my first 4 hosts, or one of my first 6 hosts, or one of my first 10 hosts, or whatever it is. I'm casting a large net, and I'd like to book 12 parties this month. I'll completely spoil you with free products. What do you think? Will you take one of my spots? It's just as simple as that. Saying hi to them. You started Pampered Chef because you thought of them because, and then jumping into asking them. But always end with questions. Will you help me out? Can you take one of my spots? What do you think? Will you take one of my spots? Whatever it is, okay? The next thing we have here is a message I showed on the calls last week, but okay, let me see.
Hey, where you going? Kitchen. What?
Okay. So, so you can take a snapshot of this. So you might already have something like this. Grace Bott had shared this in one of our leader groups, and so she just posted on her Facebook wall. And I put a watermark on this, or Kathy Cantrell actually helped me do that, and Wendy Ben helped me do that. So, so who's stuck at home with the kiddos in the next 2 weeks? Drop a gift below that describes how things will go down. So that can just be something kind of fun. But then you can follow up with this message. I have something that may interest you. Want the scoop? So then you're getting conversation going with them. This will be something that will take a little bit longer. So this would be something to take and do after our Blitz tonight, because what we really want to do is get you sending out some messages tonight so that you have people to follow up with in the next couple of days. But you should have a screenshot by this now. And again, you can change. This is what she replies with when they say yes to wanting the scoop. And this is her response. So with all the craziness going on, I'm offering cabin fever virtual parties. It's for everyone who needs to escape the chaos with their friends and just have some fun. Okay, so I think you get the point here. And I'll go ahead and move on because you probably have a screenshot. Stephen shared this with us, the fundraiser post for your wall. So this would be something that you could put on your wall too. And you can take a picture. And he gave a follow-up message. Again, you need to make them be your own words, not his words. But here's the thing. You could take and reword this right here and make an ask out of it for someone that you think would do a Feed America fundraiser, okay? So you could send to, hey, Susie, Feeding America needs help right now. I thought of you because you know a lot of people. Would you be willing to host a Pampered Chef virtual or a Pampered Chef online party to benefit Feed America? I'll give your friends tips and tricks for mealtime magic, and they'll love participating. What do you think? Would you be willing to host one? Okay, so it can be that simple, but just to take some words out of here and invite them, you could even put in that message, Pampered Chef is offering double, so we can give up to 30% of the sales to Feed America. $1 is 10 meals. All right, so you could do that. Send some messages to people you know that typically will hold fundraisers. Kathy Cantrell made this bingo card for us, and I'll explain it on the next slide. This was Stephen's idea. So you take and post a bingo card, and I'll post this in Imagineers during our time so that you'll have it for later. Because again, this will go on your wall of your Facebook. And what you're asking is you're asking your friends to take a spot. Now, most of these things, some of them are just for fun, but most of these things are centered around finding out if someone cooks, a vegetarian, if someone has kids at home, so you know they need to get meals on the table, a quick cooker or a cooking blender might be excellent for them. If someone has a magic bullet, they might love the cooking blender. So there are things in here who's burned grilled cheese so that you could use the quick cooker and walk away from your food and not burn it. You know, if you look at all these things, there are ways to weave in responses to hosting a Pampered Chef online party. And this is how that would go down. You would post the bingo card on your wall, in your business page, community page, whatever you have. Your goal is to get the card filled. So and here he just said it's themed, and we changed ours from his card. So your job is to reach out to the person to book a party after they've claimed a spot. Okay. So here's how it goes. If you look right here, this says, "Hi Facebook." You don't even have to put "Hi Facebook," but I've been challenged by my Pampered Chef director to game a bingo. Who is on here? Comment below and claim your spot on my bingo card. You only get to claim one. Once I get my card full, I'll put you in a drawing for a free gift from me. Okay, now the free gift, you don't put this out there, but the free gift can just be a season's best cookbook, right? Then they just comment, they say, I've burned grilled cheese. So they've commented and got their spot. Then you'll message them. "Thanks for claiming a spot and helping me reach my goal. Check your message." You'll put this on there and reply. "Check your message request folder hiding in your inbox with a fun message from me." And then here's the message that you've sent. "Hope you're doing well. Thanks for playing bingo and claiming a spot. So excited to announce Pampered Chef just launched its new spring line with new product launch. I want to share the virtual hosting opportunity with as many people as possible in April and May. With everything that's going on in the world right now, your friends are looking for online for meal solutions, recipes, and a distraction." Okay, so again, make these words be yours, but basically he says, "I'm really looking to provide a service more than ever with my business. And your friends are actually still shopping online in light of everything. What do you think?" And then put your dates, which date works for you. As a thank you, I'll add a season's best cookbook to your order at the party. Okay, so that's how that will work. But again, that's after. So let's get to words for tonight. Okay, here are some words that you can use to message out to people. And again, please take and make these be even more of your own. I chose to use this as calling it "Host an Online Cooking Community with Me, Pampered Chef Style." Okay, and then I tell them I make it super easy. All you do is invite your friends to a Facebook group I create and have fun interacting. April hosts get an extra $50 to $100 free, plus the amazing quick cooker deluxe blender at 60% off. I know things are a bit challenging. This was what he added, which I loved. "I know things are a bit challenging right now with what's going on, but your family and friends are cooking now more than ever and spending lots of time online right now too. They'll be looking for tips, tricks, and recipes. What do you think? Will you take one of my spots?" Okay, so that's kind of a combination that I put together. And again, I'm asking you to just make some changes that will fit to you and your personality and do some changing there. And then when they don't reply by tomorrow, so I'm trying to set you up that you're sending some messages tonight. And then if they don't reply tomorrow, then you can send out this. "I just wanted to check back. I love that Steven said this. I didn't want to drop the ball if in fact you wanted to host an online Pampered Chef party." And I put in a community again because I feel like people want to be connected with your community of friends and take advantage of April's awesome host bonus. People are stuck inside more and are actually looking for recipes, tips, and tricks to get meals on the table quickly. Your friends will probably enjoy gathering to learn and share some recipes and time-saving products. I have openings to start. And again, those two middle sentences, I changed from his, so I'd love for you to change it to make it be your own. And then you send that, okay? And then if you don't hear back again by Friday, you could go ahead and send, "Hey, just one more, hey, so-and-so, just wanted to follow up one final time about you hosting an online Pampered Chef party. I currently have dates blank and blank. And then would you have some fun? Your friends would probably love it. Can you please let me know either way? I certainly don't want to bother you. And I put in there, just don't want you to miss out. I'm okay with hearing no, although I'd love a yes." And that, okay? All right, so those are some things. Hopefully you got some screenshots from those. And then I'd love for us to take a few minutes here. Please go ahead and mute if you've got people in your area near you. Okay. So I'd love to hear some words that you guys have, that just a sentence or two, so people can combine their own words that work, because then we're going to send out a bunch of messages for 45 minutes and see what we get when we come back together. So who has a favorite sentence or something that you're using right now to help people see that we actually can help them? We actually have a service, many services that can help them. So love to hear a few from all of you. Go ahead, Shirley.
I love the words, that's exactly why. Because it kind of leads into whatever the conversation you're having with them, because you know that we have something that during this time that, and I think it may have come from Debbie, but it tells them just the whole reason that we're doing this is exactly because people are getting laid off, exactly because they're cooking at home more often, exactly because they are doing the things that they're doing. All of the reasons, the objections that they're doing is why we're here to help. And if we come to the table with a service mentality, I think it speaks volumes.
I love that. So you could even say after a sentence where you say things are a little crazy right now, or things are a bit different in the world right now.
That's exactly why
I'm reaching out to you. Yeah, your
correct.
friends could use this. Love it. Great. Okay, let's hear from Kelly. Were you going to say something?
Yes.
Okay.
I've kind of combined a few things, and I had a host tonight who was going to have a live party and doesn't want to have an online party because she's concerned about her friends out of work. And I said, I understand your concern for your friends and circumstances such as they are, so I'm here to help with mealtime solutions and fun. People are bored right now and running out of ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. I would love to help give you and your friends something different to think about, have some fun, and share new recipes. I'll keep the focus on recipes, tips, and fun and games to help us all get through this crazy time. How does that sound? Want to go for it?
I love it. That's great. And you know what? People are even having a no buy party. Call it a no buy party, like no buying. I forget who it was that told me a day or two ago that they had a no buy party and it ended up being, about $1,000 or more. And even though they had called it that. So, but you can offer that service now. If you're going to be running some virtual parties anyway, it's no big deal to run it for one more if it's a no buy party. And then you're laying all those seeds with those people and you get all those contacts to then follow up with later. Okay. All right. Who else?
I didn't have time to write it, Becky, but my neighbor and I took the dogs for a walk today, and she's had multiple parties for me. They always do well. So she's in the same boat. Like, I'm not sure I want to do a party, but we're going to do a Zoom party on Friday night, and it's going to be a no buy or buy party if you want. We're going to cook. She has all kinds of Pampered Chef. We're going to cook stuff. Say, who wants to just get together with their friends for a no buy party or just getting some recipes and a show and tell for Pampered Chef? If you guys want to know anything, so we're doing that. I think Friday night. She's putting it out tonight to see who wants to do it. So
that's great. That's great. And you could even have them show and tell their most favorite product they have in their kitchen right there and get into a drawing for it or something for showing up with a product or whatever. That's great. Thanks, Mary Jo.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have words, but I had that.
Those were words. All right. Who else has something to share? Just even a sentence that you like to include.
I'll share.
Go ahead. Thanks, Debbie.
I also want to show off my hat.
No, talk so I can see it put on speaker view. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crocodile Dundee, aren't you?
Exactly. My sentence that I like weave into every conversation is that people are starving for mealtime solutions.
I love that. Love it.
And I put starving in capital letters.
Love it. Okay. Nice. All right. Who else? Do y'all feel like you have something ready that you can type out and use tonight then? Are y'all good? Okay, so here's how this works. We have enough lines open. Last night on Fast Track, I know we overextended the lines. We had more than 100 people wanting to join, which was awesome. But tonight we have enough lines. There's 63 on, so we have no problem. So you can just stay on. I'm going to stop the recording so that the recording won't be going until we get back. I'll pause it. Let me pause it. So you can stay on. We'll make contacts until 8 o'clock. And at 8 o'clock, we'll share our results of what we sent out or what we got back or that kind of thing. You'll want to have a notebook handy. If you don't have a notebook that you've already started to use, then get some paper. Everyone on our team knows about the notebook. And if you're new, you'll hear about it on Fast Track next week. But I have a notebook there so you know who you sent messages to. And then if it was a T for a text or it was an M for messenger or what it was, so that you can follow up again tomorrow and Friday. So you've got a list and then you know. And honestly, the last thing is try to book what you need first, as close in as you need first. So if you're offering, I've got opening for next week, opening to start this Friday, you know, whatever, and they say, oh, no, I'm really not, then you can message back. If they say, you know, now isn't a good time, then message back and say, I understand. Just curious, would the week of blank be better? And then if they say, well, no, it's just all of it right now. And then you say, okay, no problem. Thank you for being honest with me. Could I check back with you next month? Okay, or could I check back with you in a few weeks? So then you know, and you put it on your list, what the plan of action is so you know what to do. Okay? All right, everyone. Are ready? Set, go. And we'll come back on at 8 o'clock. What we want to do now is come back together and hear how it went, what kind of messages you got back, maybe what you heard from people, that kind of thing. So would like to share.
I will, Becky.
Okay, go ahead. Thanks, Michelle.
I got 2 yeses. I'm so excited. I got one. Thank you. I got 1 check back with me in May. I got 1 no, and a bunch of people I haven't heard back from yet.
Nice.
I took a combination of the words that people have been using. I incorporated that I was doing fun virtual parties, 15-minute messenger parties, and Facebook fundraisers. And I used some of the words that were shown earlier. You know, I changed them for myself, but focusing on having fun and with your family and friends. So
Nice.
okay.
Nice. Good job. And by the way, everyone on here, your director has access to that 15-minute messenger party. So if you have someone that says, no, I really don't have time, then you could come back and say, would you be interested with a 15-minute messenger party or a 15? I just got my hands on a text party that Paula Brockner created. So I'll have to look at that, but it's basically new. But one thing that you send out is not tried and tested or anything. But for right now, you basically could share that you could get them into a 15-minute messenger party if time was really the issue. Okay, who else? Good job, Michelle. You get the clapper. Good job. Okay.
I got one.
All right, go ahead, Holly. Tell us about it.
I sent out probably about 30. I got a couple responses back, but I did get one for the 13th, and I encouraged her to do a no-buy party because she doesn't want to spend any money. I know her. She's got kids, and she's a stay-at-home mom, so she's going to try to earn her stuff through everybody else.
Great. Great. Love it. All right. Thanks, Holly. Good job.
Thank you.
I get my clapper here, but I'm also writing your names. Okay, go ahead, Carolyn.
I have a guy that I've been working on to get involved in the business, and he works at a school. At any rate, I sent him a note tonight. I said, these are some of the words we're letting people use tonight, change them around a little bit, make them fit you. He said, I'm on it. Right now, he's sending messages out right now while we're talking, so that's cool.
Good. Good job.
And I got another guy that's working on the same thing right now who's already in the business. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Love hearing that. Good job. All right. Who else has some results from tonight?
I've got some.
Okay, go ahead, Rachel.
I sent out 22 messages. I got 1 contact me later and 1 booked for 2 weeks from now.
Oh, good job. Congratulations. New director. Congratulations. Good job. All right. Who else has some results to share?
I'll share.
Okay, thanks, Wendy.
Hi. I actually have a friend who has a young adult with Down syndrome that's having a really hard time.
So I checked in with her and I offered to do a party to help with connect her to all her friends. And we don't have a date yet, but we're planning on doing it.
Nice. Great. Good. That's great. Good job. Okay. Who else wants to share? Okay. I see a hand, but I can't see a name. Is it Lisa? Tell us who you are. Sorry.
Hi, it's okay. It's Lisa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I love these nights. I do. I feel so excited when I come on here.
Oh, good.
I just got 4 bookings and one that says once she gets her job back, she's willing to do one in the summer.
Good
So I'm
job.
taking-
That must be the magic hat. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
All right. So tell us what you sent so everyone knows that you got, because you got 4 bookings.
Yeah. I actually reached out to a lot of the parents. I've worked in childcare my whole life. So a lot of them, their kids have grown and they've moved on. So I reached out to some of them like, hey, how's everybody doing? I know we're all homeschooling. How are we handling this? I know it's been rough. And then I said, I know meal planning is usually rough, but now it's got to be even crazier with the kids being home. Is there a chance that you would give me the opportunity to show you how easy I can make things for you and help you earn beautiful, amazing products?
Nice.
And one of them immediately, like I sent it and then boom, she replied back. She's like, yes, please. I need recipes. I need cookware. I need it all. And I was like, yes.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. See, we do have services that people need and want.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Who else has
I
something?
love these nights. Thank you so much for these training nights. I love them. Thank you.
Oh, good. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love everyone getting together. It makes it easier. I
Yeah.
did a past host message and started with my hosts from last January to go back. So that's what I was doing. So, okay, go ahead. Someone else was going to share. I saw someone go like this, like they were going to share. I can't tell who it was. I know it was somewhere.
I will.
Angela? Is that Angela? Angela and then Patty. Okay, go ahead, Angela, and then Patty. Angela, here, let me unmute you because I can't. Okay, now try.
Okay. I had 2 yeses, a maybe, and a no, and a lot of people that didn't reply yet.
Nice. Good job. Way to go. So what were you sending out? That's great.
I sent out, because I'm just starting, that if they could just help me out, get me started, get my business started, and I would appreciate anything that they could do, and we would have lots of fun, just a virtual party, just to get out and not actually leave the house, but have fun just interacting with friends online.
Great. Good job. Love it. And then Patty, I think, was next. Patty, were you waving?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thanks.
I got 4 yeses and 2 maybes.
That's great. So Patty, what did you say to get your yeses? Good job.
I just kind of mixed up what y'all gave us.
Uh-huh.
Let them know that I was just starting out and how much fun it would be.
Good. You're glad you guys came, right? You got some work done here and to learn some new stuff, right? And then you can feel even more brave because we all did it together. Isn't that so fun? So who else wants to share?
Becky will share real quick.
Okay, I can't tell where it's coming from, but tell us who you are and where, and by that time it'll show up.
This is Amber. I sent 24 messages out. I got 3 bookings, 2 no's. One person that wants me to follow up in June after hopefully the craziness settles down a little bit, and one possible recruit later on after she determines what's going on.
Good job. That possible recruit too. Way to go. What were you sending out, Amber?
I too just mixed everything together, but I just let everybody know that I'm holding the cabin fever parties, and it's a way for us to converse and be with people that we can't be with right now. You know, virtually we can still spend time with them for a week.
May just make breakfast, huh?
Nice. Let me mute someone here. Okay, great. Very good. So using the cabin fever theme. All right, I don't want to leave anybody out. So is there someone else that wants to share?
It's Karen.
Okay.
I got one booking and one no buy booking. So that's exciting. And a few check with me in June.
Good job. Way to go. Congratulations. Okay. Anyone else?
Hi, it's Diana.
Okay, Diana, go ahead.
So I'm really excited because I just started this tonight. And I finally got out of my inner circle, which I've been having trouble getting out of, and I got one party so far.
Good.
And still waiting to hear on a lot of them, but I just wanted to share that. So
That's
thank you very much.
Nice job.
Nice work. Okay, and who else wants to share?
I'll share.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I sent out about 30. I've gotten one maybe and a couple no's, but that's okay. And I've got to follow up with a bunch tomorrow.
That's great, because that's a great job, Becky. And you know what? Because you're planting all those seeds and laying the foundation, so good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, who else? Was there someone else that was going to share? Okay, it looks like Alice is booking a party right now on the phone, so let's cheer her on there. Okay, Alice, go for it. So I just want to tell everyone congratulations on spending this time tonight on your business. I do like to send out a couple little gift cards. So let's see. Who was it? Who's the newest consultant? Who just signed today? Yesterday.
I'm new today.
Okay.
Oh, you mean consultant or for this?
No, you're not, Diana.
For this. Well, I didn't know what you meant by saying new consultant. This is different. All right, not me, not me.
That's okay. Brand new consultant. Anyone that signed today or yesterday? Oh, we got one waving at me. Is that Sherry? Can't tell. Okay. Sherry Jackson, pick a number between 1 and 11. Are you saying 5? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our fifth person that talked tonight was Lisa. So Lisa, stay on and give me your information. All right. And then Sherry, go ahead and pick one more number, please. Not 5, though. You already picked it. 2. Our second person to talk was Holly Nelson. So Holly, stay on and I'll get your information. Okay. So it's just a little gift card, just kind of keeps it fun, makes it fun to get some prizes. And I'm so excited for all of you. And you know, don't forget that we have this power to help people, this gift, no matter what their circumstance. I just want to share real quick, someone did a mega party. They put 3 hosts into one party and ran it. 2 of the 3 hosts didn't do much at all. The third one had about $1,000 party, and she was a nurse in an active hospital dealing with everything right now and needed the distraction, and they need the tools because they need to go home and cook. And that party was the $1,000 party out of those 3.
Wow.
So don't think that you can't ask or invite, because you know what? Some will say no. And some, you just don't know what people are dealing with on the other side of that phone. Don't take anything personal. Just go on and find who the ones are that we can help with what we have, whether it's socializing, getting products they need with because they can't go shopping right now, or recipes and tips and meals and that kind of thing. Maybe even some gifts for people that have things coming up. So we have a lot to offer. So let's just do our best to go out and find the ones that need what we have, okay? So I just want to congratulate you all again on spending tonight here together, and I'm so glad it was helpful. I'm going to hang on in case anyone has some questions after we stop. Let me go ahead and stop the recording, but happy start to April, and there's no fooling around even though it's April 1st. We've got this because we've got an amazing team going places. So let me stop.